Kind of warm today, wasn't it? It's great. Joe Jr., how we doing today?
Doing great, Coach.
Good?
All right, Coach. So,
It's cleaned up here, man.
I know.
Huh?
Casual day.
I love that. I never wore jeans to work until I come here. I've never worn flip-flops in my life to wear. Matter of fact, in my book, our plan, the master plan, it's Dockers and a golf shirt. It's mandatory dress around.
Wow. I like that.
Falling off, man. Falling off. Big week, man. I'll tell you, this is a big game. I haven't dodged that with our kids at all. I mean, this is Pac-12 South. Every game in the Pac-12 South is a must-win, and especially this one. We're playing a very, very, very talented football team. They're 3-1. Playing great defense. Same as last week. You know, can't lose possessions, and turnover ratio is going to be big. And you know, you look at, take all the good plays, bad plays, and all that out of there from last week. That's what it comes down to. You know, we lost 5 possessions last week. Whether it be drop balls, whether it be kicking the ball into the line or kicking the ball into our shield and stuff like that. We just can't have those things happen. And so our guys have prepared well, and got a lot of confidence that we're going to play well. We always play well here.
A lot's been made about USC's struggles in the passing game. When you watch them on game film, what's your take on that?
They've been near misses. You know, I mean, they got the best wide receiver in America, and then Aguilar is probably in the top 5. Tight end. I mean, they got great. The running backs for screens. You know, they're very lethal. It's just been an execution deal. Real capable. You know, 2 of the games they've hit them and they scored 30-something points, and the other games they didn't. They missed them, and so that's kind of been the deal. Turnovers hurt them.
You mentioned Lee being the best in America. Can you just expand a little bit about what makes him so good?
Speed, athleticism, can catch a short pass, take it 90, can outrun you on the vertical pass, catch an intermediate pass, yards after catch. Just dynamic wide out.
How do you guys combat that this week? And you talked about some of those other
Well, the same way other people have. You do what you do. We also got guys that are good players too. We got to play. You got to be smart. Got to mix things up, things like that. But no, I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, you know, it's I don't know. I mean, college football is all about matchups and how you go about handling those. And so you go in, you have a great plan for that. So we'll have a great plan for that, and we got to execute.
Iribor, do you think he's going to draw that matchup? And if so, is he prepared? Is he hyped up to play against someone that good?
Iribor's best corner that I mean, you know, it's close. I mean, I coached Pac-Man Jones, but Iribor is I think the best corner I've ever coached. I mean, he is playing at the top level right now. Against the run, against the pass. I mean, just phenomenal. So yeah, he'll be matched up on him a lot.
Coach, coming off the loss, what has been the biggest thing you've stressed to the team this week?
Beat USC. Pay me a lot of money for that.
Hey, Coach, when do you expect Marcus Ball back?
It's up to me today. A couple weeks.
Has the special teams blocking on the punts looked any better throughout the week? Are you less concerned about that going into this week?
Can't be. I think the thing you got to do is our guys up front are doing a really solid job of blocking. Made a really silly mistake last week with the shield being too deep. But no, I'm not. I mean, I'd like for us to punt the ball better than we punted in the first 3 games. So, no, I mean, I don't worry about much. You got to. Cassie's over digging on my Pat side now. I don't know what he's doing. No, I'm not worried about it. Would you be worried about it?
No.
If you were me, you wouldn't be worried about it, really?
No. Concerned.
There you
worried.
go. I'm concerned. I'm just curious how you'd answer. Go ahead.
You've been a big fan of Salamo's progress for the entire season. How's his progression been, even before fall camp?
2 guys that I am so impressed with that it's hard, guys. I mean, it's hard to be starting free safety as a freshman. You know, Liu being a redshirt freshman and then a redshirt freshman coming in and earning a starting job. Slomo will start this week and earning that starting spot. And Stefan's a stud. Now Stefan's a returning starter and doing a great job for us. Speaks volumes about those two kids. And so I'm excited about them and their future, and I want to see big games out of both those guys.
Coach, sorry I got here a little late. How do you find a little more balance with the running attack?
Well, run the ball. I think one of the things that happens, and this is what everybody talks about. They'll talk about this production or that production being less or more. If we were playing last year's schedule right now, we wouldn't be even having that conversation. We're playing against really, really good people, and we had a lot of mental errors up front, and it had a lot to do with Stanford. And we can't have those mental errors. We have to establish the run and be able to run the inside zone and get the ball downhill. That sets up all of our play action stuff. So on the same hand, last week we might have, they were loading up on us, and they had a lot of good run dogs they were doing. Take what they give you in the passing game. So we hit a lot of big plays on them later because they're overloading the box. So the big thing that we have to do is continue to we're going to run the ball. We're not going to not run the football. So we got to run the ball better, period.